Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Batting first, the third baseman, Justin.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Seager is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seager on third. Turner at second with 2 gone. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Stepping in, Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. At the plate, Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That is 7.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called a strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
Count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Popped up. Muncy has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fouled away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Buehler will put this one away, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Walker Buehler. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That misses. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he fouls this one off. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the stretch.
1-1, no strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Fouled off. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A bouncer up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Bellinger's got it.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And there are runners at the corners now. Popped him up. Turner waits on it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Muncy.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Fouled away. The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-1 home. Grounded to third. This could be two. The tag gets one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So it's first and second with two men gone. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now two men in scoring position. The 1-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready with the 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
The left fielder, number 31. Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready on 0-2.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
fastball is in there. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Low for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. And there's one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that's too high, ball 2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Two and one now to Mookie. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Now back
at the plate, Walker Buehler. On its way is pitch number 75. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Walker Buehler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now here it comes. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the former all-star shortstop Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next is Dodgers, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Runner at third here, nobody out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready once again, Max Muncy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. fouled off. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Smith finds it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Justin Turner. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get things started here in the second half of
the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Betts leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Justin Turner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll be Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
17, Joe Kelly.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter. Max Muncy. So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Muncy, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Cody Bellinger.
Here's the pitch. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he got him swinging. Chris Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the at-bat. Joe Kelly is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Ready now, Chris Taylor, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Kike Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Who's hitting for the Dodgers? Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
2-0 now. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Betts, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Leading off to the top, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Bullet back up the middle. Oh, and he misses it.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Justin Turner is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Max Muncy stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The set and the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.